And, you know, I got a lot of good memories, man. Like, I never told nobody. This is the first time I ever told this to anybody. Like,
Superstar Radio.
This is the first time I ever said this. Like, one of my illest memories. You know what I mean? And I think about it all the time because it just goes to show you what you can do in music. Is the time when Justin Bieber opened up for me.
Wow.
So let me tell you something. This is real. T.I. called me one day. I was in Florida. He said, "Listen, these people calling about you. They want you to do a show in Atlanta." I said, "Alright, cool." So we set it up, and I go to Atlanta. I had a show at I think the place is called Opera House or something like that. I can't remember. And my man Clay, Grand Hustle, was there. And before I went on, he said to me, "Listen, before you go on, I got this. You know, I got Usher's artist. This kid is hot.
Yeah.
You know, let him go on before you." And I met him right there on the spot, right on the side of the stage. And he went out and performed, like he was like dancing and doing Usher records, and it was crazy to me because it was like people didn't know who he was.
Yeah.
Right? But the response on that, he was like, "Oh, go shorty," like, you know what I mean? He was dancing and stuff, like he was doing Usher stuff, right? So that was crazy to me. And I went on and did my thing, all the above. I hit $1 million and all that, right? A year later, I started hearing about this kid called Justin Bieber. And it didn't dawn on me until my manager said, "Yo, you know that was the kid that opened it." I said, "What?"
Wow.
Wow. So that's one of those moments, like in a game, where you never know. You never know who's gonna be who. You never know. Don't take nothing for granted. Don't take people for granted. Don't take opportunity for granted, man, because you never know, man. For real.
You got that remix that's heavy in the streets right now. Can you tell them who's on the remix?
We got Khaled. You know, we got Ace Hood. We got Meek Mill. We got Jim Jones. We got Wale. I try to do it different. I ain't want to do it all New York. You understand what I'm saying? Because that's not a regional record. So, you know, it was a record that, you know, I was able to, you know, crack Billboard again. I was able to, you know, be on 106 and Park again and be on that countdown for 6 weeks straight. You know what I mean? MTV.
Mr. MTV, he always gives me looks in videos too.
I'm just playing for the team, like, you know what I mean? Like, you know, a lot of these dudes, they want to be the king of New York and all that, but I just want to play on the team, you know what I mean? Like, we out here getting money, man, you know what I mean? It's like, you know, like, I be places, I only run into a couple of artists that's actually national. A lot of these niggas, they buzzing here, but they not really, you know, I don't bump into them in Cleveland, I don't bump into them in LA, you understand?
Or in Africa.
Local. Oh, definitely not Africa, you understand? Like, you know, but, you know, we got a hard job, you understand, coming from this city right here, so it's like, you know, I just want to be one of those artists that actually consistently puts out great music that people not only here can appreciate, but all over, you feel what I'm talking about?
You kind of smarter than a lot of rappers.
People you know, the thing is, like I tell people, smart is the new gangster. Like, it's not a secret where I come from, what I'm about, you understand what I'm saying? Like, I'm probably one of the very few niggas that's really, you know, solid in the street, you understand? Like, before music, you know, like, I'm about what I'm about, you understand? I don't have street issues like a lot of these dudes can't go to certain cities, they getting jacked for their chains, they having these type of issues, you understand? Like, I come from it, I'm about it, I participated, but we trying to do something different. So I try to inspire certain niggas, you know what I mean? By watching my moves and watch how I was able to, you know, spend half my life in prison and then being in the street. They know I was out there banging on niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, they know, you understand? But, you know, so it's like, they see the transition. I try to show street niggas, you know what I mean? Like, it's a street nigga in this building right now that I was coming from Brooklyn, I was going to Queens and I was knowing about, you understand? I ain't got to put his name out there, but he know what I'm talking about, you understand? Because certain niggas, certain people, certain people, you know what it already is. You don't have to broadcast it. You understand? I don't gotta walk around a certain way. Come on, man, I got button up and glasses on. You understand? So I'm secure.
Take the glasses off and the button up and get ready.
But at the same time, I'm secure enough as a man and as a person to be able to walk these streets and feel comfortable enough to do that. You understand? And I try to show my street niggas that really don't know that we can make transition. We can do business with these white people. We can do business with MTV and BET. We can do other things. We can walk in and get deals. You understand what I'm saying?
Shout out to Maino also on MTV on the series. You remember that? Like, there's a lot of things I don't understand that goes on with Maino that I practically thought I would never see, but I'm gonna tell you like this: what was that got me in that series is when you picked up your son. And it was regular. This is regular. And then what got me is when you choked up. Because he got a little bit comfortable, and it didn't seem like it was fake. It was like Maino beat him up, because it was like you seemed like you was like, yo, what the fuck did you just say to me?
The thing with that, people ask me about that all over. They ask me about that all over, you know. And I tell them, you know, I'm human, you know, at the end of the day. And you know, like we was clashing, like he was like at my crib every day. You understand? Like we was like hanging out, and he just didn't understand our culture. He didn't understand our lifestyle. He didn't understand when I said, yo, I'll be back in a minute. He thought that really meant 60 seconds. You understand? So, you know, we talking about a person that comes from, that doesn't understand our lifestyle, our culture, our slang, you know, the things that bother us as people. So, you know, he looking down on me like, yo, this all you do is party and all. I'm like, look, homie, you know what it took for me to get here? Like, I work hard for this. Like, I ain't a fly-by-night artist. Like, I'm enjoying the moment, but at the same time, like, we put in time. So, you know, it's all good because that's my dude. And I think he got to really understand. And then, you know, he understood me as a man, because before all this, I'm a man. I pick my son up. I go to them school meetings and shit like that. And I do them things because at the end of the day, we are people before that, you know? So, it was all good, man. Shout out to my dude, Andrew Jenks. I need the people to understand, like, when they see me making these transitions, no, I understand that I'm still who I am, but I'm just trying to win a bigger prize for us, you understand? I'm walking in different doors and different offices, and I'm around different things, and I'm gonna keep it real. My life changed though, my dude, like my life changed. You understand? Like I'm like a lot of these dudes, they wanna be rich and then still talk street. I'm gonna keep it real. I ain't in the street no more. You understand? I spent half my life in the street in prison. I ain't there no more. You understand? I'm on my second Bentley. You understand what I'm saying?
That was another Maino one I was gonna get to.
Man, like, who in the come on, man, let's keep it real. You understand what I'm saying? Like, we out here, we moving around, we traveling, we on tour, we putting out hit records, we surviving, we living, and we inspiring, man. And that's my whole thing, man. I want niggas to understand that, man. When you go back to the old Maino footage, you see me, you know, holding niggas' chains up that been confiscated and all that. No one understand that. You know, it is what it is, and that's what it was.
Now you play snatchy with the beats. You will straight jack somebody's
yeah, definitely. I do all that. Yeah, I do all that.
But we go to the studio, right? And this is before the platinum plaques, and I also saw you on the network. You work for like $4 million now.
Listen, man. They be lying with things.
Now, this is what happened, right? I walk in there. We was doing. I don't even think we was doing the first mixtape. Yeah, it was shot to Craze. Now I remember this moment.
Remember that day.
Like,
I remember that day. So
this is how Maino talks to me, right? He's like, yo, Jay, yo, this is gonna happen, right? No, hold on. He put High Hater on, right? He was like, yo, this is gonna be a hit. Yo, you see how it is? High Hater, yo, I'm telling you, this is a hit. I was like, yo, you know, and cause Maino, this is surprise Maino's on the gel, so he gonna look right in your eyes. You see how he looked in your eyes, Chuck? He said, what's up? So he looked right in my eyes, he said, what you think? I said, nah, this is a hit right here. Mark my words. We had a meeting. Then the other moment when you took out all the DJs to the restaurant. Some of you dumb artists need to do that. You took everybody to the restaurant and he practically performed this record and told him what he needs, and it became a hit.
Real big hit.
No question.
I hated t-shirts.
The other Maino one, I looked on the joint and I seen you do the All the Above record, and it kind of breaks you down. Shout out to 80, you know what I mean? But that record right there, you can go to any Caucasian club, and I know that's the money record. That's the network record.
That was my biggest record. You know what I mean? That was my biggest record to date. Because it wasn't just an urban record. It was like a rhythmic record. It crossed over for me, so it was like the record that you go to One Oak, you go to Butter, and you gonna hear it. You know what I'm saying?
They don't know about those clubs.
Let me tell you something. Introduced me to a whole other world. Like I was out here doing shows in like Tao, down in Vegas, Paris Hilton birthday party.
We got the album about to come out in November. Now, could you tell the fans, the viewers, the haters, when the album's coming out, and name the title and everything?
Yeah, the title is called The Day After Tomorrow. You know, we slated to drop November 1st, and we just getting ready, man. The first single was Let It Fly.
Yeah.
You know, we just dropped the remix. We're dropping another record next week. We're dropping another record right after that. So we getting ready, man. And you know, what Let It Fly was a beautiful record that put me back. You know, in a national.
You know how to make those records.
Yeah. Because you know, I do the local thing. I do the, you know what I'm saying. I do what I could do for the help of my city, but at the same time, I need to help my existence and my presence in the game, and that's by putting out records that's gonna actually, you know, not only, you know, work here but other places. You understand? So it's like that's what like Let It Fly was about. You know what I mean? And all my rest of the stuff that I did, and we looking to continue to do that. You understand? So we just getting ready, man.
Whoever would think that Maino would bring New York back, far as everybody on one record? What was you thinking when you did when you got that beat? I was like, yo, I'm gonna call kids.
You talking about like Keep It Rockin'? I was thinking about the city because the thing is, I go to these other places and I see that other places they have their pride. They love where they come from. I feel like us, we kind of don't love ourselves as much, you understand? And I just wanted to do something for my city, man. I love where I come from. I love what I'm about. I love Brooklyn. I love New York. You understand? I've been everywhere. But I'm gonna die here. You understand what I'm saying? I'm from here. You understand? And I feel good. And I feel pride when I go to these places. When I'm in Atlanta, when I'm in Kentucky, when I'm in Los Angeles, when I'm in Houston, when I'm in Miami, I'm representing that New York City. You understand? So that was big for me because I think the general perception outside of New York, with the media and people outside of New York, is that we don't get along. They never heard Maino with Jim Jones and Swiss Beats and Jada Kiss all on the same record. So it was important. It was important for the city. You understand? We just got to start changing the perception of things, you know, of the people to know, understand that we actually out here making music, and it was big. And the video was an event. You know what I mean? Banks came out. Joel Santana came out. Everybody came out. Superstar Jay came out. It was big. DJ Envy came out. You understand what I'm saying? Like, it was big because it was New York and that was it about. You know what I mean? So we just trying to keep it pushing, man. You feel me?
Do you have any artists or I know?
Yeah. Shout out to my boy Lil Pesci. He just came home yesterday. No, 2 days ago. Pardon me. You know, he's been with me from day one. Shout out to A. Shout out to Push Montana. He out there doing his thing. Shout out to my brother Mouse. You know, my camp always been there. But let me explain something to you though. My camp is gonna be as big as me. See, it's about expanding the brand. You understand? It's the bigger I become, the easier it is for me to transition other artists. The easier it is for me to represent them and to become a situation. MMG popping right now. Ross been screaming at me. He already on his 4th album. I'm just getting to my 2nd one. So it takes time, and we working. We gonna be here. We ain't going nowhere. We got the glasses on. We double G's down. We double G's down to the socks. You understand what I'm talking about? Like, for real.
And you telling people
I ain't got to leave, my nigga. I'm here, my nigga. We can do this, my nigga. Play some records, we can get back to it. Bring some motherfucking drinks in here. Nigga. My studio down the block. Yeah, I said it. My studio is down the block. You understand what I'm saying? Nigga, I said it. My studio is down the block. You understand what I'm saying? I'm on this block every fucking day. Glasses is off. You understand? We here. You know?
That's what it is, man.